Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Well, he can't exactly do everything a spider can. First of all, he can't crawl into your head and kill you. Secondly, he hasn't got a venom in him. And also, another thing, he can't mate with a spider. So, after 50 years, I'm surprised no one's picked up on that, apart from Sheldon in The Big Bang Theory. Anyway, stay tuned for it. Hello there YouTube, it is me, Random Ross, and welcome to the first random review I've done for a bit. I think it's been just over a week and that, but I've been busy lately doing all kinds of stuff. So yeah, this one I am reviewing one of my most anticipated films, Spider-Man Homecoming. Directed by John Watts, starring Tom Holland, Michael Keaton, John Favreau or something. Zendaya, Donald Glover, Tyne Daly or something, Marissa Tomei, I hope I'm pronouncing that one right, and Robert Downey Jr. So this is the latest entry to come out of the MCU. The batteries are dead in these. So yeah, this is the latest film to come out of the MCU. So, obviously, if you saw Captain America Civil War last year, we saw Tom Holland have some screen time as the new Peter Parker Spider-Man. So, yeah, in this, Peter Parker is trying to balance his normal life of being a teen, with being a crime fighter, Spider-Man and that, fighting crime and stuff. So, this movie, then he comes to fighting the Vulture, played by Michael Keaton. So, what did I like and dislike? Well, first of all, the likes. I loved the story, I loved the film, I loved the effects, I loved the sequences. And, yeah, I think Michael Keaton did a great job as the Vulture. Robert Downey Jr. too. I mean, it was okay to see Iron Man in it. Mind you, that's all he pretty much is now in the MCU, just a supporting character. In this, I kind of looked at Tony Stark as, Peter's mentor. Spider-Man's mentor and that in it, because he did give him the suit. Also, I like the look of the suit as well in this new one. The whole... it just looks, with how the eyepieces move and that, and stuff, and how he just pushes that button on the little Spider-Man symbol, and it goes all baggy like a hoodie and that. Yeah, I thought it was great, that. Also, there was Peter's fat friend, Ned. Now, people have said he was irritating and stuff. Kind of, yeah, he was, but I think he was meant to be like the comic relief of it all. And when he finds out he's Spider-Man, he's been such a gobshite, won't shut up about asking him all these questions and stuff. The Vulture, I like the costume. I've heard some people don't like it. I like it personally. I like the leather jacket, how all that fluffy bit makes it look like a vulture's mane, with the big tech wings and that. And yeah, I mean, that's not exactly what the Vulture looked like in the comics, but hey, it's the 21st century. They're modernising and that, some of the villains, which do kind of need it. I mean, yeah, the wings were a bit too big, but apart from that, I thought it was okay. What else did I like? I like how they improved Aunt May. Now, I didn't really like Sally Fields as Aunt May, but Marissa Tomei, is that her name? I mean, wow, they really have improved Aunt May. I mean, it seems as Peter Parker gets younger, Aunt May gets hotter, and yeah, she is. Also, Tom Holland. I think he is the best Spider-Man since Tobey Maguire. I mean, Andrew Garfield was alright. I mean, but, you know, I think, you know, it was the stories and the plot hole and the plots and that you know, the Amazing Spider-Man movies and that let that down for him. So, yeah, that one. But, hey, you know, as far as I'm concerned, they don't exist anymore because, you know, Marvel have, you know, Sony have done. This is the best thing Sony has ever done for the character of Spider-Man because the MCU really has improved him. I mean, yeah, he's a 15-year-old teenager at school now, but, you know, I mean, they are making another film, so maybe he'll graduate or something. Another thing I liked was the whole backstory. You know, they skipped that, the whole Uncle Ben thing, his uncle dying and what have you. You know, that's what I like, how they just skipped that bit, because we already know it. That was one thing I would fault with The Amazing Spider-Man. You know, too slow a start to a story we already know. So yeah, it was a, you know, decent enough. Yeah, it was good, I liked it. Other things, yeah, but in this were cameos from Steve Rogers, Captain America, early on like a TV screen, and that doing like school lessons or something. I don't know. Now down to my dislikes. One thing I will say I dislike was, you know, Peter's friend Ned being a bit of a, you know, being a bit irritating and that. Other dislikes were the suit. Now, I like the look of the suit. I just don't like how high-tech it was. I mean, it sort of became reliant on the costume. I mean, you could get his web shooters and that from there, his cartridges. But yeah, they just made it like Tony Stark's Iron Man suit. You know, they made it like too much like Tony Stark's Iron Man suit. He had like an artificial like sort of program in it that was talking to him. You know, he had radar vision that with the suit. He just, it kind of gave me the idea that, you know, all the technology, all his powers are in the costume. You know, I mean, yeah, he could climb walls and he had great acrobatics and that, but, you know, it's just like he became reliant on it. Another thing I disliked was the finale when he was facing the Vulture in the showdown. I didn't like how he had that crappy suit, you know. I mean, it looked good, but no, you know, I like the suit he had, you know, from the beginning of the film. You know, I didn't like that shitty old one he had. I mean, I like the hoodie, but that's it, and the mask and that, but not those eye things. But yes, apart from that, it was a great film. It was called Spider-Man Homecoming because he fancied this girl, Liz, and he wanted her to be his homecoming date, which she was, but then I won't get into any more detail about that, or I'll be spoiling it. I also like how they reinvented the character of Mary Jane. She wasn't called Mary Jane in this, she was called Micheal, and then in the end she tells everyone to call her MJ. So, you know, I like how they reinvented that character of Mary Jane. So, yes. Now for my final thought ratings. I'm giving Spider-Man Homecoming, yeah, well, I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 because I did enjoy this one. I mean, I've seen mixed reviews on it and that, but this is all my personal opinion. So, Spider-Man Homecoming, you know, gets a 4 out of 5 for me. So, let me know what you think to Spider-Man Homecoming. Oh, also, I will tell you this. Stay after the credits, because not only is there a mid-credit scene, there's a post-credit scene, and that, because it's a Marvel movie, they all have them now, MCU movies. So yeah, be sure to let me know what you think of this film down in the comments. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like. Don't forget to share with your friends. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time a new video is uploaded. All my social media links are down below in the description, Facebook and Twitter. And yeah, you know, I mean, I'm almost at 200 subscribers, you know, so if I can keep that going, I think last time I looked at it was 195 subs. So if I can get at least 5 more, or, you know, slightly more than 5, then that would be great, because I really do want to get to 200 subscribers, because when I get to that 200 milestone, I'm going to be doing something real special for that. So, you know, please try and get the word out there and subscribe to my channel, you know, because I'd be so grateful. I mean, I'm grateful now for the amount of subscribers I've got. But anyway, yep, that's pretty much it for this video. So, until next time, I bid you all a goodbye, friends, goodbye.